I don't really know where I'm going with this. I kind of just had the idea and wanted to do it. It is currently, as I'm recording this, 11:27 p.m. Um, I went to work at 1 o'clock. I'm a cashier. Went to work at 1 o'clock. Got off at 8. And then I went to watch a movie with my girlfriend because I have one of those. Loser. Um, we watched Sinners. I don't remember who was in it at all. I actually got there like half an hour late, so I had no idea what was going on. I thought it was just a slavery movie because I heard a lot of N-words and a lot of black people were picking cotton in a lot of fields, which is not cool. Don't do that. That's not cool. But bing bang boom. This is major spoiler, by the way. If that's not a spoiler, that's like in the thing. I didn't know it. I don't know if this is a spoiler or not. So bing bong. But I got there probably half an hour late. Came in, saw a bunch of black people doing normal things that they would do in the 1800s, which are not cool. And then I saw a white couple get mauled to death, and then they became vampires. So, it's a very interesting movie. It was cool. It was cool. I liked it. It was very gory. Not really. It was kind of gory. It was not like, oh, my guts are out. But it was like just like seeing people get mauled to death by angry people, by flying vampires and stuff. Um, it was cool. I liked it. There were a lot of sex scenes, which my girlfriend did not like. She covered her eyes because Big Mama had, in her words, not mine, ginormous boobicles. And yeah, she did, but I don't know. um, I liked the movie. I'd give it like I'll give that a 6 out of 10. I don't know if it would be higher or lower if I caught the first little bit, but I don't know. Um, anyways, at work, I did this thing called cashiering. It sucks. It's very boring. And working for this company that I work for, I don't think I can say this online. I mean, I don't make money off of this at all, but I don't want to get in trouble. But you know, at the I am there's stuff in my eyeball. Um, but at the feeding cat, I'll say that sounds stupid, but that's where I work. Their system for cashiers is horrible. It is so stupid, and it's slow. And I typically work on register 4. That one. I mean, sometimes I work on other ones. Just I've worked on 4 the most. Because I've worked there for probably a month. I don't know. Um, but that's the only broken one, because normally the conveyors, or like the little belts, have these switches that you can flip, and it's like the stupid smooth light switches that like they click whenever you do it, and it's not like a flippy. It's just kind of a button. Whenever, like, if you press this one up, the bottom becomes a button, and whenever you press that button, the other one becomes a button. But it's like that, but you can do that and make the belt move. The one that I have is broken. The one that they gave me is broken. So it's basically a light switch, and it's just like you hit it, and it's covered in duct tape. So it's not a good one. It's in very bad condition. Um, I got stuck with the slow register, the one that the computer and stuff is very slow. There are times when I scan stuff and it just doesn't work at all. There are times when I scan stuff and today I scanned, I think it was a bag of popsicles. It was something like that. I scanned it, and I scanned it one time, ran it over the little thing, put it in a bag. About 3 seconds later, it registered that I scanned it, and it scanned it 4 times. I don't know why. It's stupid, but it scanned it a lot, and I really wish it didn't do that. It sucks because I have to explain to old people that it's technical problems instead of me problems, and old people are confusing in and of themselves. Let alone when you introduce them to technology, they become like cavemen that just found out what a bird is. You know, they just like that. Don't do that. Do not show your grandparents what an iPhone is. Don't show your grandparents even like how to sign in on a Gmail. They will blow up. Like their heads will, the brain matter will leak out of their ears. They are, sorry to any old person watching this. You guys are really dumb most of the time. Okay? You guys are really dumb. Just, you're kind of dumb. But, yeah, I got the bad register. Speaking of old people. What? Speaking of old people, I had this old lady come in my, I had this old lady walk through my line today, and she had she had a full cart. You know the people you see whenever you walk around the grocery store, and they have like, the carts are literally piled up, and it looks like if something hits the cart, it will come crashing down like a really bad game of Jenga. Um, she came through the line, and I checked her out. I got all her stuff. I got down to like a few more things on the conveyor belt, and she looked at me and said, "Are you Rodney?" And I said, "What?" Because I thought she said something else. I don't know what she said. I didn't know she asked if I was Rodney, and I said, I said what, and she said, she repeated it. "Are you Rodney? Are you my cousin?" And I said, "No, ma'am. My name's Lake. Uh, I don't think I'm related to you. I might be, but I'm not sure." I'm not good at speaking to people, by the way. If I sound really dumb when I talk to people. But I said, "I don't think I'm related to you. My name's not Rodney. It's Lake." It says it on the name tag. It says it on the name tag. I have a name tag. That's awesome. Ow. And then she just like gave me the stupidest looking expression I've ever seen. She basically looked at me and went, "That's not fair." What? What do you mean that's not fair? That's not my name. I'm not related to you. Sorry. I'm being unfair and being named not Rodney and not being her cousin. And it was kind of funny. The entire time after, like if you don't know how to cashier, which I don't know if people do that or not. I don't know how many people are normally cashiers. Basically, you scan all the stuff, put everything in the bags, put all the bags up on the part where they grab the stuff, like on the little table, and then you press total. You press a button that says total. At the place I work at, I have to put in a number if the customer hasn't already, and then it takes the total down and stuff. And then you have to say, "That will be $42.95 or whatever," and then you click a button that means they're paying with a card or tap or whatever, or cash. And then there's another one that says personal check, which that is from hell. Lucifer himself made that. I hate it so much. It's so stupid. I don't want to sit there and let old man Tom fill out a check for 15 minutes. And I put it in a machine that doesn't work half the time. And I have to move it around 8 different ways. And then I have to press print check. And then sometimes I hand it back to him. Sometimes I keep it. I don't understand it. It's stupid. Personal checks, no. But, yeah. Hold on, I forgot. What was I talking about? I remembered. So, she, of course, this old lady that was like... I'm going to give you a genuine guess on how old I think she was. In her 90s. Like, this lady was actively, like, turning into dust. There was dust falling off of her as she walked out of the store. But, of course, she paid in cash with a lot of coins, and it was like 100 something that she bought, or like her total was like 100 something. I don't remember. And I told her, and she looked at me for a solid 5 seconds, and then looked in her purse. She took like a minute and a half to pull her purse off of her side and sit it up and get her wallet out, and then she counted individually a bunch of $5 bills. She took them out, literally, like, look, she took it, she went 5, 10, 15. Like, this lady needs to be put down. She doesn't need, somebody take her license. I'm scared she would, like, forget which is the gas and brake. She's not cool. Old people make me mad a lot of the time. Like, old people and, like, little children. I had this little kid walk through my line, and he looked at me, and it's just like one of those little kid things where they're like, "Hey, why do you look like that?" But this kid looked at me and said, "Why is your hair like that? Why is your hair like that?" And he said it like 5 times, and I didn't respond because I was talking to his mom. And then she finally heard him say it, and she looked at him and said, "Dude, shut up." And he kept saying it. And she said, "Why does your hair look like that?" And pulled his little hat off. This kid had patches of hair in his head. He looked like a vegetable. I don't know what I'm going to put a picture of whatever vegetable it is. But this kid looked like a cat that fell into a box of razors. He just had like patches of hair. He looked so dumb. And he was really embarrassed, so he kind of just started crying. But I was laughing so hard. I literally had to turn the light off and take a minute. I literally walked away from my register because she was so funny. That was very funny. There was another kid that was hanging on to. Basically, there's like the shopping cart. There's the shopping cart. There's the cart itself, and then there's that bottom part. And you know how there's space between the top, like the cart and the bottom? This kid was hanging on to the bottom and not touching or he was hanging on to the top, not touching the bottom. And he was like squeezed up against it. And this kid, he came like past me. He was walking into the store. This kid was like this. He was facing away from me. Ooh, he was facing away from me. He literally did this. He looked directly at me like a Spider-Man. He looked like a spider demon monster. This kid looked goofy. It was funny. Why is your kid down there? Imagine if his hand fell and like you ran his hand over. You'd feel so bad, and he'd probably not. His hand would probably not be good anymore. I had 3 monsters today. It is now 11:40. I had 3 monsters today. Of course, I had the Ultra Strawberry Dreams. Shut up. Don't call me a femboy, you jerk. I like strawberry stuff. That's the best monster flavor. I think Strawberry Dreams is like A tier. 100%. That's what I get every time. The White Monster is right below it. I feel like the White Monster tastes like the Pink Monster, like the strawberry one, but just not as like sweet. It tastes like it. It's basically, this makes absolutely no sense, but like the Strawberry Monster minus the strawberry part, but not like regular Monster. It's just like I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. That probably made no sense, but I don't really care. Strawberry, White Monster. The purple one, like I don't know the name of it, but the purple one is like okay. I have it right here. This one. It's called Ultraviolet. The purple one. It's okay. I do have an entire pile of Monster cans over here. Like a lot. Look, W flavor. Best flavor there is. This one, Ultra Fantasy Ruby Red, is not very good. I don't like that one. Ultra Paradise is the green one, I believe. This one? No, I didn't like that one. There's that one. The new one, what's it called? Ultra Hawaiian Blue or something? Ew, I didn't like that one at all. Ultra Red is pretty cool. It tastes like a popsicle. Ultra Blue is like, I barely even remember what that one was, but I don't think I liked it. I don't think I loved it. Like, it's not bad. It's just kind of weird tasting. Most of the other flavors I don't like. I'm very picky with food and drink and stuff. Um, but yeah, strawberry, white, uh, red, purple. Yeah, those ones are pretty good. I don't know any. Most of the other flavors are bad. I don't like the orange one is okay, but I would never like go into a store and say I want an orange monster. I don't like those ones. Like my girlfriend got one the other day and let me try it, and it tasted like it tasted like orange juice, but just like angry. I don't know. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. Um, Ghost Energy is tastes like battery acid, but it's like there are a few flavors that are good. Like the Welch's grape juice flavor. It's pretty good. I have it right here too. Welch's grape juice, pretty good. I like it. That's probably my favorite grape flavored drink. I like grape things. Like Grape Bang is, I think it's called Purple Haze. It's okay, but it's Bang. So Bang is not. I don't like drinking Bangs. They make me. It's weird because I think Bang and Ghost have like the same amount of caffeine in them, but Bang makes me just like, oh, Bang is. I don't know. It's like the cocaine of energy drinks. I think Monster is more like the weed of energy drinks. Bang is like the crack cocaine of energy drinks. Ghost is like, I don't know, DMT. I don't do drugs. I don't know. Monster is more of the weed kind of thing. I don't know why I'm putting these in drug metaphors. I don't do drugs at all. I know a lot about drugs. I don't do them. I don't know. They sound fun. Like meth. No, meth doesn't sound fun. That sounds scary. Um. Oh, I've been watching Breaking Bad lately. That movie. Nope, that TV show is very good. Um. I don't know why. I've never been able to get into it. Like, I watched. The first time I ever watched it, I watched through like season 1 and 2 and then stopped watching it. And then a little bit after, I rewatched 1, 2, and then went through 3 and 4. I got a little bit through 4, didn't finish it, and now I restarted season 1. I'm halfway through season 2, I think, and hopefully this time I'll finish it. I'm gonna watch Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, and then what's it called? El Camino. Is that the movie? I think. Whatever. I hope I will. I don't know. I'm not. I'm kind of not like the best with finishing movies and TV shows. I started watching Donnie Darko like a month ago and got halfway through it and never finished it. Ow! I hit my hand. Um, I did that. I actually watched a bunch of all of the. What was the guy's name? Rob Zombie. I watched a lot of the Rob Zombie movies. There's one that I want to watch, or that I in the House of a Thousand Corpses trilogy. There's House of a Thousand Corpses. I think the second one's like The Ones from Hell or something like that. And then there's another one that's like, I think there's another one. I think there's 3. House of a Thousand Corpses, what is it called? I don't think it's The Ones from Hell. It's something like that. Whatever. House of a Thousand Corpses and then the next 2 movies. I've watched House of a Thousand Corpses and the second one. I really liked the second one, honestly. House of a Thousand Corpses is amazing. I actually have it on DVD, which I'm very happy about. I liked the second movie more, though. But I don't think it would be how it is. Like, I don't think I would like it as much if I didn't watch House of a Thousand Corpses. because that's kind of just like that kind of shows how crazy the people are. I liked it. Rob Zombie's cool. His music's pretty cool. That's probably offending some people, but his music just is kind of old. And I don't mean like I'm not saying old music's bad. I'm literally I'm wearing a Misfits shirt. They were around in the 70s. They were I love the Misfits. I've been into Famous Monsters, their album. I think I listened to Helena like 40 times in one day. It was so bad people were telling me like, why are you listening to that so much? Because they could see it on earbuds. It was cool. I love that album though. It is so good. I like Helena, Descending Angel. Saturday Night is one of the best movies. One of the best songs of all time. That song is amazing. And then I like Dust to Dust. And then I think Forbidden Zone is, I don't remember that one, but I remember the name. And it's on my playlist. I just haven't listened to it. I completely forgot which one that was. But that is an amazing album. 10 out of 10 in my book. I want to get, you can't see them, but I have vinyls on my wall over here. I have You Make the Heat by the Producers. A Uriah Heep, The Magician's Birthday. Amazing album. That album is awesome. And then Magnum Marauder. Or Magnum by the Marauders. Or Magnum by Marauder. I don't know. And then I have two Suicide Boys vinyls. I have I Want to Die in New Orleans. And then Sing Me a Lullaby. Ooh! Sing Me a Lullaby. Oh boy, that is such a good album. I love that album. I love the Suicide Boys. Those guys are awesome. I wish I could see them in on Grey Day this year, but that is not happening. I work. I make $11 an hour. I'm not. I can't. I can't afford those tickets. I wish I could. But I love the boys. I got into them probably two or 3 years ago. Don't call me a new gen fan. I know once they blew up on TikTok, like they got really popular on TikTok and stuff, people started being TikTok fans of them, which sucks because they only listen to like their most popular music, which their most popular music is good, but they have so much more good stuff. They have like hundreds of songs. I think they have a lot of songs. They have a lot of songs, a lot of features. They're like amazing. They have so much good stuff. Scrim dropped his new album like a few weeks ago, I think. Via Crucis, banger. Duckboy Ruby dropped. What's it called? Coping, whatever. Coping strategies to deal with the algorithm. I think that's what it's called. Amazing. That is, I've loved Duckboy since the first album he dropped. But yeah, I got into the boys in like, I think probably 2 or 3 years ago. I went to the beach and I was really bored, and they had a big, like, huge TV at that house, and I just kind of turned on music, and I think I was listening to something. Then I listened to really weird music, but I was listening to something, and then it recommended Suicide Boys. Like I was scrolling through the little recommended thing on TV YouTube. TV YouTube sucks, by the way. TV YouTube is so slow, and I really don't like the layout. It's boof. But I was listening, scrolled on it, played. I just saw Suicide Boys, and I'd heard about them, but I'd never listened to them like on my own. So I clicked it, and I think the first song I listened to them was called "For the Last Time" or whatever it's called. It says "Ruby, such a biscuit." That's not what he says, but blah blah blah. Very good song. Antarctica, amazing song. Wah wah wah, great people. I love the boys so much. They are. I think they're my top music artist of the last year or two. I love music. I do make it. If you didn't know that, Rooster Fan. That's what I mean. That's my YouTube channel. That's my Spotify. That's my Apple. That's just like everything. If you look up Rooster Finn on anything, that's my name on most platforms. I think all platforms. I never use anything other than that. I know on TikTok I have like 5 accounts because one of them got one of them got banned. Ow. One got banned, one got shadow banned, one got age restricted, and then I'm on the one right now that I have that I'm running. Um, and it's just like look up Roosterfin. I think just Roosterfin is the first one. Oh, it didn't get banned. It got I hit 10,000 like following 10,000 people, and then I kind of just following people is like I follow people like daily, like a lot. So it's not like you can only follow 10,000 people on TikTok, which is weird. I don't know why you can only follow 10,000, but I did have that account for I think I had that account since it was Musically. Like I was making Musicallys on that account. But it hit 10,000 following, and I kind of gave up on it. And then the next one was Roosterfin 2, which I don't remember what happened to that one. I think that was I think that was the last one I had. So either it was Roosterfin 1 got 10,000, and then Roosterfin 2, I may have changed Roosterfin 2 into whatever the last one I had was, and then it got shadow banned, or it was Roosterfin 2 and then another account. I think I changed it into that one. But blah 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 got shadow banned, which stupid. And then the next one got age restricted, which made me so mad. TikTok, you guys are mean. You guys are mean, TikTok. Dude. Ah. Um and now I'm on I think the account name is Roosterfin7, or like that's the username. I don't know why it's 7, but it's a cool number. So yeah, I don't really post much about my music or my videos. I probably should. I'm gonna start doing that. But lately I've just been posting like just the stupid little like sit my phone in the on the center console of my car and video the roof, and then put something relatable. Like one of my videos says something about small artists. Might be talking about myself. But it says something about small artists, blah blah blah. I love small artists. I think it was, what do you mean you put your heart and soul on a song and it only got like 20 listens? Something like that. I don't know. It's easy views, easy likes, whatever. Um, but I'm gonna start posting more about my music and stuff. I think TikTok didn't like me posting about my music on my last account because whenever I would post like a stupid video or something, or just me being an idiot, it would get quite a few views. But whenever I post something about my music, it would get like 20 views max. It was stupid. It made me so mad. TikTok is stupid. I've never liked TikTok. Well, I get into TikTok sometimes, but I'm more into Instagram because Instagram's got kind of better stuff, I guess. TikTok is like, I don't know, it's kind of a hard decision to make because TikTok has cool stuff. Like I'm more into the educational stuff. That sounds lame, but like yesterday, you know how you can follow or you can go to somebody's account, and if they have playlists of videos you can click it, and once you click it, it just starts auto playing all of those. Like once the first one finishes, it plays the next one and the next one. I did that, but with this dude that does he does the etymology videos, which is just like breaking down videos. He's the dude that made the past tense of yeet is yate, or like whatever, that guy. Like those are cool. I like educational stuff. I've always been that kind of lame dude. I make I was into educational stuff as like even as a little kid. I was watching educational stuff instead of like watching Fortnite gameplay. I was watching like educational stuff. I like I guess YouTube documentaries. Not really. I wouldn't call it a documentary. What are they called? like video essays. Is that the right word? I think that's the right word. But like the thing on All Tomorrows, that was really good. Um, what's that guy's name? Nick Crowley, I think. He makes the he goes over the creepy true crime things. Um, Mr. I used to be really into Mr. Ballin because he's kind of funny, but I also really liked scary stuff. Yeah, for a time I was stupid about that as like a 14-year-old because I would watch scary stuff all the time and then I would be scared of it the second I was done with it. Like I would watch like a whole hour long scary video and the second I turned it off, I wouldn't even be like I wouldn't have the balls to walk to the kitchen and get a drink. It scared me so bad, but I kept doing it. Like that is so stupid. I don't know why I did it. I still do that. Like this that movie. Okay, there's a movie called Caveat. There's this movie Caveat. Um, Spoilers if you haven't watched it. Blah blah. Um, Basically, I haven't watched it in a while, but this is what I remember. This dude goes to watch this crazy lady that's chained up in her house, and she's got this collar on, and it keeps her from going to certain parts of the house. And it's basically it starts in the basement, runs up to her, and she can only go that far without it doing anything. And then a bunch of stuff happens. I think the guy gets stuck on the island. The house is in the middle of a lake on an island. Chained lady is in the house. Blah blah blah. Some old lady died in the house a long time ago. The guy gets trapped in a room, goes through. He kind of, you know how there's like in a wall, there's that spot you can go in. Like there's area inside of a wall sometimes, and like a crawl space. That dude goes in there. The lady that has been dead the entire movie, he looks up. She's looking at him. She's looking at him, and it scared me so bad. I will put the clip in. I will put the clip in for you guys, so I'm not the only one that's scared of it. That's the first horror movie I've watched in a million years. And it scared me so bad. I had my feet hanging off the bed. I pulled myself up. I balled myself up in that corner right there. I wouldn't move. I started watching SpongeBob SquarePants after that. It was so bad. It scared me literally so bad. That was like a year ago. I liked that movie. It was cool. The ending was awesome because it's like, I think yeah. I think this, basically the guy that goes to watch the lady on the island gets hired by another guy. The guy that hired him comes back later in the movie, I think. And then it's like he's the bad guy and blah, blah, blah. I don't know what happens to the girl that's chained up. I don't remember. But, the dude locks the guy that paid him in the basement with the dead lady. And then the very end of it is this, it's like the guy looks down this big long corridor and the person just does like one of these little things. They go like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because it's not really, that's not even the jump scare part. It's just like her slowly peeking around the corner. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. I think I'm done for this episode or video or whatever it is. I don't know what this is going to be. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's about it. I will show you guys one of my little art pieces. Here's my art. I did that at church with my girlfriend the other day. His name's Sergeant Timothy. I don't know, it's stupid, but I thought it was funny. Anyway, that's the end for now. I might make another one of these. I'm probably gonna make another one of these because this was actually really fun. I like talking. I love just talking. That is so fun. Maybe next time I'll have a guest. I might bring my girlfriend on. Probably gonna bring someone else on. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's the end. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Um, Follow me on whatever you want to. If you wanna be on here, if you want to talk to me, if you wanna do anything together, I'm open to doing collabs and stuff. I'm probably not gonna add much. I'm not bringing much to the table except for just talking. Um, but yeah, I'll collab with anybody. Follow me if you want. You don't have to, but it would make me happy if you did. I love seeing followers because I message a lot of people that follow me. Subscribe on YouTube because that helps a lot actually. It helps 100% more than not doing it. So, you know. Um, why do I have what is up here? Sorry, I don't know why. Blah blah blah. That's the end. Bing bong boom. Um, you know. Thank you for watching. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you for watching this. Okay, that's the end. Goodbye. See ya.